Thank you, Mr. President. Let's be very clear. Copenhagen was a failure. And there are three big losers from Copenhagen: the United Nations, the European Union, and the climate. It is therefore vitally important that in 2010 these three losers are turned into winners on the way to Mexico. So that means three things have to happen. First of all, the EU. The EU must indeed speak with one voice. Mr. Rehn has already said this, but how is that going to happen? I want a specific answer. How are we going to speak on behalf of the EU in Mexico? Secondly, the United Nations. That means that Europe needs to assume leadership in the negotiations. It means we shouldn't just look at the United States and China to decide what to do. We should look at those countries that also want to do something about the climate. The African Union, Mexico, Brazil, South Africa. So you have to extend the number of countries that you can reach an agreement with. And thirdly, the climate. Yes, we agreed on 2 degrees centigrade, but 2 degrees centigrade means something. According to the science, it means that rich countries have to reduce their CO2 emissions by 40%. 30% is now being promised by the EU. On the 31st of January, Europe can show its leadership by coming forward with 30%. I'm calling on you to do that. Can you give me a clear answer on whether you will do so? That is a clear way to show leadership and to turn 2010 the year of the United Nations, the European Union and the climate.